going on? What is everyone been talking about? Is there any thematic run through the show so far?
Sex.
What was it? Booze? Yeah? Was there? When people talk sex? Yeah? Oh, dick size. That was very forward of you. I feel like we're just getting to know each other, but jump right in. Yeah, no, please. Booze and sex and dick size. Well, it's a lofty show. Anyone talking about the election? I heard Neil mention a little bit with Hilary. Were you talking about Hilary or just in passing?
I
Touched on it. It's so fascinating. It's like she's got to stop, right? She's just got to stop because she's a good politician, right? She's good. She's okay. And you know what I mean? I have no problem with it. She's fine, right? And she's like the basketball player in your high school is like the best basketball player in high school. And she shows up to the game. And Michael Jordan's on the other team. You know what I mean? And then she still tries to play the game. She's like, no, I'm really good at basketball! I play a lot! You know? And he's like, really? You know what I mean? She's like, no, I want to play replay! Play, throw it back! I want to play again! He's like, really? You know what I mean? Like, he's so much better than her. That it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? You're gonna keep playing. I'm a little biased. I like Barack a lot. I know you're not supposed to say that as a comedian. You're supposed to sort of wear your politics and your dick size or whatever. But I'm trying to bring it all together. But I just like him. I hope he wins, and I hope, more importantly, that he's a good president. Because if he's not, we're gonna hear the N-word a lot. We're gonna hear the N-word in healthcare reform. We're gonna hear the N-word in Social Security. We're gonna hear it in all these contexts that we've never heard it before. Because if George W. Bush were black, we would hear the N-word as often as he stutters. He's not good at it, the president, right now. He doesn't have the hang of it. And it's been a while. And I don't feel like he's gonna pull it together in the last year. It's just my vibe. What if he did? What if he became the best president ever? Oh my God, he actually was awesome! You know how he fucked up everything? Well, he pressed this button that says unfuck up everything. How come no one told him where the button was before? It's so strange. I travel all around the country. I'm a comedian, you know, that's sort of the saying. And no one likes the president. Like, without fail, wherever I go, I mention his name, people boo. Until this fall, when I went to Texas. Well, they didn't get the memo. Because I was talking about Bush, and multiple people were like, yeah! And I was like, there you are! I didn't know you were a person. I just thought you were a percentage point. And I go, well, what's your favorite? Because I was so intrigued. Like, there was this one guy who was like, ah! And I was like, what's your favorite thing about the president? And he goes, he's a Christian. And there was silence in the room. And I'm not sure, but I think there was silence across the earth. I checked the Weather Channel, they didn't mention it. But Because he's a fake Christian. I mean, if there's anything we've learned from the last 7 years is that the guy's a fake, and it makes me mad because my mom is a real Christian. Like, she's like the real deal. And she doesn't use it for political gain. You know what I mean? Like maybe the PTA. It's arguable, but like for the most part, she keeps it at home or whatever. You know. And I was raised Catholic. I was an altar boy as a kid, and the answer is no. I wasn't. And I think it's because they knew I was a talker. You know. I was so bad at it. I think they thought, well, he's this bad at lighting candles. Wink. Pass it on. To the Vatican. Oh, fake Christians really drive me crazy. Like, I live in New York City, and, well, I live here right now, I guess, whatever, but I reside in New York City. I go to this pharmacy on my corner. Whenever I go in, there's a guy and he's wearing a Jesus Loves Me tie, which is fine, right? Totally fine, but he's a dick. He's like the worst person I know. And I feel like Jesus is gonna come back to earth one day to get his tie back. You know, like he's just gonna walk in like, ba-bring, ba-bring, you know, and just be like, I want my tie back, come out of here, you know, and everyone's gonna be like, what did Jesus mean? Because everyone's always trying to over-interpret what Jesus is saying, you know, and I'm gonna be like, I think he just wanted his tie back. And then some minister somewhere is going to be like, it means he hates gay people. There's always one. There's always one minister somewhere. No matter what Jesus says, he's like, it means he hates gay people. I'm like, I think you're thinking of Tim Hardaway. That is not Jesus at all. I think Jesus is a great role model. Don't get me wrong, if anyone's very Christian, I just think that he's kind of like the popular guy in high school, where everyone says they're his friend, but he wouldn't name you as one of his best friends. Like if you asked him who his best friends were, he'd be like Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Matt Damon. He'd be like, what about Mike Birbiglia? He'd be like, I feel like I recognize his face if I saw him. But the name doesn't ring a bell. What about that guy Dwayne Reed? He'd be like, I hate that douchebag. I want my tie back.